What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Ben Mathis Show. Today, we are going to be talking about futures versus lifestyle. So one of the key things that I always get asked is, when it comes to marketing, how are you marketing luxury properties? And it's a really interesting thing in our industry right now where I think a lot of you guys are doing it wrong. Yeah, I think you're doing it wrong. And here's why I think you're doing it wrong. You don't think about specializing in an area. And I've heard this from day one. Always find your niche, drill down into that niche, get really good at it, build that raving fan base for yourself, grow your business that way. So one of the things that I've really locked in on recently is looking at the luxury market. And in our market, it's the top 1% of the homes that sell. For us, it's around the $550,000, $600,000 price point. And one of the things that we've noticed is that a lot of people are marketing futures instead of lifestyle. Let me explain. So what they're doing is they're looking at homes that are on the market right now, and they're saying, what are the other futures of those homes? So people who are buying $250,000, $300,000 homes are typically trying to buy the futures that are already present in homes that are in that luxury price point. They want the granite countertops. They want the wide plank hardwood floors. They want certain amenities in the bathrooms. They want certain landscaping done on the outside of the home. Whatever those futures are, they're reaching for those futures. So when you're listing those homes and marketing them, it's important to make sure you're telling them that these are included in the home because they're looking for those luxury features in a lesser priced home. Now, when people buy a luxury property, they are already expecting those features to be there, right? They're already expecting high-end granite countertops in the kitchen. They're expecting wide plank hardwood floors or Brazilian hardwoods throughout the house, or heated sunroom tile floors, whatever it is, they're expecting those features to be there. So by marketing that to them, you're not really doing anything. You're more just telling them something they already expect. So it's a waste of time and you're not really capturing their attention, which is the point of marketing, especially within the real estate industry. So I recommend going out and looking at the lifestyle. What are you selling at this house? Is it a golf course, right? Does it overlook a golf course and you need to market this to golfers? That's the lifestyle we're selling in that neighborhood. Is it that it has a gigantic 6-car garage or 20-car garage or ridiculous garage that has jacks in it that lifts cars up, so it's a car? So we're marketing that to a car person who loves cars, right? And I think a lot of times we get so worried about eliminating buyer pools that we forget that this elimination will actually help us sell properties or help us find the right buyer for the home, because by people saying no, it's going to allow other people to potentially see it who will say yes. So think about lifestyles when you're marketing your homes. The other thing I would challenge you from all the questions I've gotten around this is thinking of, what are you doing differently? I mean, really, what are you doing differently that makes you different than the other agents? If you're just going in there and putting futures on a home and you're just marketing that it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,200 square feet, it's got these features in the house, you're doing it just like every other agent. So what are you doing differently that makes you stand out from your competition so that people are more likely to use you or work with you? So these are some things I would say consider digging in on. It's really relevant within the marketing space right now, especially if you're in the real estate industry, as all these disruptors come in and they're basically copying everything that the regular agent has done for the past 30 years, which is that low-level, low-tier traditional marketing. You have to start upping your game now and saying, these are the things that I'm doing differently. This is how I'm providing value. So always be thinking, how am I different? So I want to hear, how are you guys different? Tell me, drop it in the comments. Let me know, say, this is what I'm doing differently. And I'd love to know your plan for 2020. What are you doing differently in 2020 that you maybe have never done before? What are you doing outside of your comfort zone to grow your business in 2020?